That's what he's doing.
I like this guy.
Thank you. And I guess everybody has their fiscal house in order in this country, starting from our federal government on down, because since he's been in office, we've added, what, $2 trillion to our debt? This is not what we need. Jared Polis is not representing you. He's not representing us. He is misrepresenting us. He has his own agenda. He's rich, he's elitist, and he's arrogant. He's not held accountable to anyone.
Amen.
And he believes that he has the right to make our life decisions for us.
No.
My job as your representative is to go to Washington, D.C. to protect your rights, not to violate them, by cramming things like Obamacare down your throats when you don't want it.
Yay!
The man is rich, and that's what's going to make this campaign hard, as well as having the seat of progressivism in Colorado, here in this district in Boulder. It is possible to beat Polis. He is vulnerable. This is good news. He doesn't hide from his constituents. That means everyone gets to see what this man is all about. They understand that while he comes out and he hears what you have to say, it doesn't matter what you say. He's going to do what he wants to do anyway. That's right.
That's correct. He's going to do what the Obama administration tells him to do.
And Nancy Pelosi, you don't get on the Rules Committee in Congress unless the Speaker of the House is sure that you're going to toe her line, because it's the Rules Committee that controls the agenda in the House of Representatives. This man needs to be sent back to private life. He can return to his philanthropic activities, and he won't be a threat to your rights or my rights. We can return and restore our prosperity, and the only way that we can do that is by remembering what the connection, what the requirement for prosperity is. And that is freedom, our liberties. That means we need to get the government off our backs. We need to reduce taxes. We need to reduce spending faster than taxes so we can bring that budget into balance. We need to cut regulations so that when you're running a business, you know how to run it, not some bureaucrat that's never done whatever it is that you're doing in your business, whether it's a restaurant, construction, whatever. Those bureaucrats haven't done that. You have, you know what's going on, and you're not going to run your business in a way in which you're going to eliminate your customer base because you make them unhappy. And we need litigation reform. We need a loser pays rule to eliminate junk lawsuits. I agree with Jane Norton that we need to repeal Obamacare, and we need to replace it with free market-based reforms. The government is already 50% or more involved in the healthcare market. It has never been a capitalist free market in healthcare, not for many, many years, not at least since the 60s. We take care of this, we take care of our business, we can restore our liberty, we can restore our prosperity. And when it comes to immigration, you can go to my website, see my proposal for a rational immigration policy. There's only one thing wrong with what happened in Arizona and them passing their state law there. And that is that they were driven to do it because our federal government has abrogated their responsibility. Yes. That's where we need to fix this problem. I'm running for Congress to represent you and to protect you and your freedoms so that you can run your lives the way that you see fit. Not so that you can live your lives in servitude to someone like Jared Polis or Nancy Pelosi. I need your help. We need volunteers to help on the campaign to get this message out. We need to do fundraising. It's a big task. Anything that you can do to help, very much appreciated. You can go to the website, StephenBaileyForCongress.com. And I thank you very much, and I thank everyone here that was a delegate at the Assembly. We did extremely well. Our volunteer staff, they're just tremendous at the Assembly. I appreciate them very much. Thank you, and contact me with any questions that you have. Thank you very much.
When did you first meet? Was that in January? Was that a January meeting? Was it before January? I can't remember.
It was either December or January. I think it was January. I think it was at the.
I think it was.
Yeah.
We were at the second Congressional District meeting in January. Scott Stearns was there. Scott Stearns ran against Jared Polis in the last election, and he got more than 2,000 votes more than Mark Udall got in the previous election when Udall won it. But he lost to Jared Polis. This is one of the most critical races in the country, in my opinion. We have got to get rid of Jared Polis. But Jared Polis spent $7.3 million in the last election, mostly of his own money, and most of it was spent against Joan Fitzgerald, who was the president of the Senate, who decided to run, a Democrat who decided to run for that seat, and he spent $5 million to bury her, and he did it. And it's pardon me?